All the places around the world are in a lockdown due to COVID-19 pandemic, including the most loved place by a cinephile, cinema halls. Like the feeling you get when you get to catch your long-awaited flick on the big screen, first day, first show, surrounded by Dolby Digital. The anticipation with the hope of fulfillment of your expectations from the movie. Oh man, that's a different feeling. Well, given the present scenario, we all have to wait for some more time for that, but the ray of light amid lockdown is the constant release of new contents on OTT platforms like Netflix, Prime, Hotstar, etc. With much more promising masala coming out in coming weeks. The rise of major OTT platforms has been seen over the past few years, and lockdown just provided them with a boost to grow tremendously. With the ongoing nationwide lockdown, there's a cloud of uncertainty hovering over theatrical releases. The movie theaters are shut, some of the major movie releases have been pushed back indefinitely, the shooting of new projects have been cancelled. Needless to say, the film industry is incurring huge losses, with no assurance of whether things will go back to being normal anytime soon. Even if things do get better and the lockdown is lifted, there's no guarantee if people would be willing to throng movie theaters like the way they did before. Also, it's a possibility that delay in the release of movies will result in a clash at the box office, further compounding the losses of the stakeholders. This uncertainty and crisis have brought a paradigm shift, not just in content viewership, but also among the filmmakers who are now turning towards OTT platforms to push out their content. Amazon Prime Video announced that the Sujit Sircar's Gulabositabo, starring Amitabh Bachchan and Ayushmann Khurrana, will premiere globally across 200 countries on their platform on June 12, 2020. The other films confirmed to get a digital release are Shakuntala, with Vidya Balan playing math genius Shakuntala Devi on Amazon Prime, Gunjan Saxena starring Janhvi Kapoor, and Khali Pili starring Ishan and Ananya on Netflix. Certain producers are still calculating all the math and trying to come to a conclusion whether to go for digital release or not. This list includes Akshay Kumar's horror comedy Lakshmi Bomb, Sher Shah starring Siddharth Malhotra, celebrating the war hero Captain Vikram Batra, etc. But on the other side, multiplex operators like Inox and VR are not happy with the direct digital release. We are disappointed with some of our producers deciding to go straight to the streaming platforms. We were hoping that the producers would accede to our request to hold back their film's release till cinemas reopen. Many top actors are still not keen to directly release their movies directly on OTT platforms. The big ticket tentpole films like Rohit Shetty's Sooryavanshi and Kabir Khan's 83 are unlikely to become part of emerging OTT game for now. They are being seen as ones that would help pull the audience back to the theaters as and when the lockdown lifts. When things will start to get normal, and they will, we will witness many box office clashes. The bigger films will have to wait for the overseas markets to also normalize before starting promotions. So, while a big film may not readily consider an OTT release an option if things get tougher, mid-ranged and smaller films could explore it to recover investments, because incurring the investment in a project for a long period of time is not feasible for every filmmaker. Releasing their projects digitally will at least let them cover the investment, if not gain profit. So, the bottom line is, theaters are not going anywhere, as I believe that the theatrical release is the best way for audiences to experience the creative genius of the filmmaker. This has been so for decades, and not just in India but globally. The ongoing COVID-19 crisis had caused an unfortunate shutdown of cinemas, but I am confident once we get to the other side of the crisis, there would be enough and more pent-up demand from cinema goers who have been cooped up at homes for the last many weeks. For the last few years, if video streaming platforms have seen a growth in subscriber base, then theaters also have seen growth in footfalls. So guys, that was my take on this topic. Comment down below to let me know what you all think. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Goodbye.